How many of these guys are there? I feel like the more I'm shooting, the more they keep coming.
It's because they are a cult. Yes, we stopped them last year from terrorism, but obviously there were many more we didn't get.
We only killed their leader at the time. We never stopped the entire organization altogether.
Right now, we stop this second attack before they detonate that bomb. Then we can worry about the organization later.
Shit, that was a close call.
Look, Armani, we've had you for a week now. Nobody knows where you are, so nobody's coming to save you. You might as well tell us what we want to know.
If you think for 1 second that this is killing us more than it's killing you to be locked up in here, you have seriously underestimated who you are dealing with.
You too acute with your little tough guy bullshit. You think being held up in a shitty hole with the two of y'all while being tortured for a week is the worst I've been through? Man, I've seen bunnies tougher than y'all. Get the fuck out of my face with this act.
I don't hear you talking shit now. What was that you said? I can't hear you up here.
Riley, that's enough. We do need him back alive. He's our only chance at getting to Monty those tapes.
He's not your only chance. I might be able to help with that.
Who the hell are you?
How do you get in here?
Relax. I come as a friend, not an enemy.
Yeah, but whose friend? Who sent you?
I sent me. I came to help an old buddy. Greg, tell me you remember me. It ain't been that long that you don't recognize a former fellow partner.
Wait a minute. Paul? Paul West?
Wait, so you know him?
Yes, I do. He was my partner before Tyreek Coleman back in Liberty City. He's a cop.
Yes, I am. I've been tracking you since my department got word about the manhunt in the case you tried to come through Liberty City. The way you were thrown off the force never sat right with me. So a few months ago, I dug through your old case files. I put some of the pieces together. Looks like to me you were never a dirty cop, just made out to be one.
I'm glad somebody besides me and my girl Riley here knows that. I'm still confused though. How do you find me?
After I dug through your old case files, I knew the only way to bring Amani and Monty down and to clear your name was through clean-cut evidence. So I had an inside guy install a tracking device in Armani's favorite 5K watch he has on. I've known where you were this entire week. I just waited to see what you'd get out of him. I'm here to help you with getting to Monty.
Well, if you truly are here to help, welcome to the team.
Look, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because Greg seems to know you. I don't know you, so I don't trust you. Make no mistake, you do anything that seems shady to me, I will not hesitate to drop you where you stand.
Had to do was let me steal this shit, and you could have lived. You could have lived, motherfucker. People always gotta ruin the goddamn plans. Let me get out of here. I just know the neighbors heard that.
About time you made it. Bryce has been asking about if you were coming since last night. Don't let him know I said anything because he thinks he's too cool, but he's really excited about Christmas this year.
Yeah, about that. Listen, Nicole, I want to be here, okay? But something came up, and
Hell no, you are not doing this to him, Nick. Not today. Byron is coming home tomorrow. You're really gonna cancel on them both?
Listen. The city council called for a meeting over in Liberty City. I have to take a flight there, but I promise you I'll be back in time tomorrow for the Christmas dinner. It's just, my hands are tied right now.
This was the one holiday we agreed we wouldn't take from the kids as a family during our agreement of a separation. Our sons are all excited about having a real family time like it used to be, and you're standing in my face telling me that you're gonna bail on them again?
First of all, Nicole, I didn't agree to separate this family. You made a decision for all of us. Let's be clear on that one. Secondly, I'm not bailing out on either of them. The plans would just be a little delayed than what they're supposed to be.
I suggested separation because it wasn't working. We weren't working. Just like this arrangement isn't working. You have bailed on these boys so many times now, I don't even know why I continue to be surprised by it. Call it a delay of plans, but we both know what it really is. You won't be here when it comes down to it. Your hands always seem to be too tied up for this family.
I have to be there or it's my job on the line. As I said, I promise to try my best to be back here for Christmas dinner for both Byron and Bryce.
Whatever time you miss with your sons is on you. Have a nice flight.
Okay, team. I know this is not the way we plan to spend our holidays, but we have a case. Jade, go ahead with the details so we can get right into this one. The quicker, the better.
Okay, so it appears there has been quite a few home invasions on the north side of Los Santos this Christmas Eve. LSPD reported 10 homes broken into between 2 and 10 a.m. this morning.
What makes these home invasions our cases and not LSPD cases?
Well, it appears that 4 out of the 10 homes, at least one of the owners of the house, were reported as killed in the process. One of the homes only had one owner, but the neighbors next door to it reported hearing a gunshot go off. LSPD went to check the scene and the owner had in fact been shot and killed.
How do we know that that one is connected to the other ones that were reported?
Because the house was torn apart and boxes of gifts were torn open with no gifts inside.
All right, so who's the bastard stealing Christmas and killing people during one of the happiest times of the year?
I was working on getting images for Taylor about the Greg hunt when I decided to take a peek into this case out of curiosity. I came across one of the reported callers' surveillance cameras that they have for home security, and check this out.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Santa Claus is stealing Christmas.
Okay, guys, since we have multiple victims to look over, we're going to be breaking up into pairs to figure out who the guy in the Santa suit is. Christy and Mario, I want you guys to start with the home that neighbors called from. Lamar and I will follow up with one of the families who were victimized. Justin, I know Taylor has you working on the manhunt, but if you could chip in with Jade too on this case, that would be great.
Yeah, no problem, Tasha. I can help out.
Okay, team, let's head out.
Christy, we haven't really talked since I've been back.
Because there's nothing to talk about, Mario. What happened, it happened. No need to revisit it.
Yeah, of course I know. I just wanted to know how you were and if maybe we can catch up getting a cup of coffee later. As friends.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you really just ask me? You know what, Mario? No, we can't. We can't catch coffee together. We can't talk. We can't do anything that doesn't involve working this job together.
We can't work like this again with all this hostility between us. Especially if we are being paired together. We at least need to learn how to have a civilized conversation with each other.
Well, whose fault is it that there's so much hostility? Damn sure isn't mine, Mario.
You act as if you are so innocent in the matter. I recall you hiding some very extremely important shit from me that hurt me too.
I'm not doing this with you, Mario. I moved on, okay? I've got a great boyfriend. I've never been better, focused on my job, and my life is just 10 times better without you in it. So please, let's just keep this professional and solve this case because I have nothing more to say to you outside of it.
Definitely not how I hoped that would go.
Oh, he is gonna be so happy. He's gonna be so happy that I finally came through for him. Look at all this shit. No, that isn't the right one. That's not the one he wanted. He said it had to be the Tony one. That's not it. It's all wrong, nah.
The most non-offensive way possible. Now,
don't worry, Trey. I'm gonna make sure you get the right one.
We've been back and forth all over these images, documents, clues, and etc. about Greg. And we still are no closer to catching up with him. It's been 4 months on this hunt, Taylor.
We are missing something. I keep going over what we have about him, and a lot of stuff just isn't sitting right with me. Like, it's not making sense. For example, that seal file that we pulled on him last night, it says he applied to Liberty City Police Academy as Greg Jones. He was determined to be a dirty cop as Maurice Brown. Everything that we pulled under Maurice Brown shows his business with the Vagos. Why would he risk joining a federal agency knowing all of his information had been compromised and exposed already?
Maybe he thought since he sealed it fairly tightly, no one would find out?
No, Greg is smarter than that. Way smarter. On top of that, he doesn't even have the authority to seal a file like that. There are pieces to this puzzle that we just aren't seeing.
Taylor, listen, it's the holidays. We are no closer today than we were 4 months ago. Let's just enjoy this time and come back after Christmas. Besides, aren't you supposed to be planning your wedding with Stacy?
Yes, and she is driving me crazy. She's completely freaking out about small things like flowers and table settings and catering. Every 2 seconds is something she doesn't like.
It is her wedding. She just wants everything to be perfect.
Well, she is driving me insane. Home is the last place I want to be right now with that. Trust me. You can head home if you want, but I need to go see someone and do some more digging. This is eating at me too badly to not to.
If it's really bugging you, I'm with you all the way.
I've got the victim's blood splatter here and no trail. So my working theory is that our victim and the thief might have struggled right here. The thief pulls his gun and pow, shoots our victim and he drops here.
Makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is this. If our thief broke in, how come there's no signs that show that he broke in?
What do you mean?
The front and back doors are intact, no broken locks. There are no busted windows in the house. This house doesn't have an open top space like a chimney or a built-in fireplace to calm down. There's nothing here to indicate forcible entry, so how did our thief get in here?
It's almost like he had a key, or he knew our victims enough to know if they left windows or doors open.
I'm gonna go with he had a key or something similar to get into here.
Hey guys, Lamar and I talked to the victim's family over here, the Clarks, and they said prior to Dexter Clark, the husband, attempting to stop our thief and being killed, they didn't hear anyone break in.
There's no indication that they would have because the doors and windows are not broken.
We have the same thing over here. There are no signs that our thief forced his way in here.
So what exactly are we saying? That our thief targeted these families because he knew their homes?
If he knew their homes, he likely knew them personally.
Jade, give us the reports of the other 2 families who were robbed and had a dead victim on scene. If we encounter the same things at these homes, our thief intentionally chose these homes.
I think you might be right, because in one of the 911 calls, the Morrisons, the caller, was heard saying no one home, heard anything being smashed to get in. I just pinged you all the address to the families.
I also agree, because I just pulled another view from the footage again, and the thief does in fact seem to be using something that looks like a phone to get into the homes. I'm sending you all the footage to compare to the other homes.
We will look at that once we get to the next 2 homes. Team, let's jump on this quickly to find this guy before we have more victims.
It's been a month and this guy has yet to crack. It's like, what else do we have to do here?
You realize he doesn't have to, right?
What do you mean, Paul? If he doesn't say anything, how will we ever know more than we know now?
We took away Monty's right-hand man. That means business for him is not being done. There's no product moving, there's no exchanges, no nothing, because money isn't available to do it. If the business has stopped, that means his money is not flowing like it should. If the money's not flowing in,
Monty is gonna come looking for our money, and he'll be led straight to us. We get to Monty, we get to the tapes.
Exactly! All we gotta do is wait it out.
Wait, do you hear that?
Sounds like footsteps. A few of them.
Greg, incoming. Grab our money and let's start making a way out of here.
What? Who found us? Get up, man.
I know you all are in there. I don't want nobody else but Maurice Brown. Send him out and nobody gets hurt.
What the fuck? They came for you and not me?
Who the hell is that? And what does he want with you, Greg?
I have no idea. I thought he would have been here for this jackass.
Oh no! I know exactly who that is. That's Sean Coleman, Tyreek's baby brother.
Wait, Greg's old partner, Tyreek? The actual dirty cop?
Yes, that Tyreek. Sean was in the military when Tyreek died. He got bounced with a disarmable discharge and came up to the station a few times to figure out what happened to his brother. The case was classified, so we couldn't really tell him anything. But last I heard, he became a bounty hunter.
If he was searching for answers, becoming law enforcement might have given him some answers, like who his brother's partner was. Greg, I think...
He's here for me because he thinks I killed his brother.
I know you are in there, Maurice. You can't hide from me anymore. If you don't want to come out to me, I will make you come to me, dead or fucking alive.
We have to move now. These guys have military-grade weapons, and we do not have enough power to fight back.
Let's head through the tunnels and hopefully we'll lose them.
Oh, fuck no. You are not getting away from me this time.
What does this guy think he is? Fucking Rambo?
I told you, I only want Maurice Brown. Give him to me, and we can end this all.
Over my dead body. We are not gonna lose him that easily. You all go ahead and I'll hold them off. I'll meet y'all at the end of the tunnel in 5 minutes.
Are you sure, Riley? Because we can.
Just go, now.
Don't do this to yourself, young lady. I have no beef with you. I only want Maurice Brown.
You want him? You have to go through me. Drop the gun and fight me if you're so tough.
I don't hit women, but I would definitely beat a bitch's ass. Shit! Shit, I'm gonna find you again, Maurice. You better believe that.
We got the same thing at this home as we did the last one we investigated. No forcible entry into the home.
Yeah, same thing over here. This guy definitely targeted these homes.
With the footage Justin sent us and all of the homes so far having no forcible entry, he specifically created that device to get into each of these homes.
But the question remains, how did he know all of these families enough to gain access to their homes and create a device to get into them?
What if our victims all gave this thief access to their homes on purpose? What if our thief worked inside all of them?
You mean like some kind of service worker that was called out?
Specifically, what about a home security tech? I noticed when I was looking at the doors of the homes for broken locks, they all had smart locks. A lot of smart locks let you in by either a code, turning the keys, or they come with remote access if you have the app on your phone.
So basically, our thief at some point in time serviced all of these homes and illegally kept the information for remote access to come back and rob them?
Jade, can you...
Already on it. I pulled up service calls from all the homes in the last 4 to 5 years, and yes, your theory is right on the money, Christy. All 4 of these homes had security work done in the last year from Life Invader Home Protection. I'll bet the other 6 reported callers had service with them too.
Looking at the service tickets, all the homes were serviced by technician Charles Harris.
I'm trying to get in the files on Charles, but I can't get into them.
Me neither. His records have some type of encryption I've never seen.
I've never not been able to crack an encryption. What the hell is going on here?
Until one of you guys cracks it, can you at least tell us the last home he serviced? We will cross-check it with our list of reported callers and hope he hasn't hit that one yet.
I'll send it to you right now. I'll send you as much information as I can when I crack this too. This encryption will not defeat me.
Ho, 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 motherfucker. I'm bringing you some gifts. Check it out. This is the money we made from the sales, and these are some products we got exchanged from the sales.
I knew you pulled through. Look, I just need y'all for a few more weeks to keep moving some products, then I'll make sure I return the favor to y'all.
Oh yeah, you ain't got no choice, my boy. With me in this chair and the feds looking into me all types of ways, my boys did most of this shit. They gonna want their money, no doubt.
I keep my word. So let me count this shit up and hand you the cut.
So what's up with that old tight-ass dude that came through while I was here the last time?
That's my other business partner. It's not so bad. Just try not to get himself caught up is all.
Wait, he had a badge on? You working with a fucking Fed?
Nah, it's not what you think. He is Fed, but not in the usual way. He more like a double agent, an inside man. He got big plans that's gonna throw everything in the system off.
I'm guessing he's part of that big payday you talking about, right?
He's the reason the plan exists.
Look, ain't none of my business, alright? But if I was you, I'll watch my back. If he's a double agent for them, what makes you think he won't double cross you?
Nah, he not. He needs me.
Alright, you say that shit now, but I'm telling you, any motherfucker that double cross one would double cross another.
You were right. It ain't none of your damn business. This is, though. Here's your money. 45%. Like I said, I keep my word.
Okay, I get it. I'll shut up about it. I'll shut up. But look, I'm going to get back to my boys. Nice doing business with you. I'll be back next week to get some more product off you.
I'll have more ready to go by then. Move smart out there. Don't fuck us up.
All of these fucking iPads and iPhones and shit. Do kids play with anything outside anymore? Does anybody in this rich-ass neighborhood have this damn skateboard? Don't worry, Trey. I'm going to find it.
From what we got from Jade and the reported calls, it doesn't look like Charles made it to the last house on the list yet. So we need to be set up there to catch him.
We've still been unable to crack that encryption. But LSPD just informed us that a couple of houses above the last one on the list of where he serviced has been reported being broken into. Thankfully, none of those families were home.
How many more houses does he have until he gets to the last one?
Only one above it, and I bet that's where he is headed from now.
How many miles away is it from the last one on the list?
About 22 miles. So that means you guys probably have a good 20 minutes to get there before he does.
Mario and I are about 7 minutes from there, so we'll head there now to catch him.
Also, even though we aren't able to crack that weird encryption, we were able to pull up his employment information, which then gave us access to his tax information. He has filed a dependent every year by the name of Trayshawn Harris. Trayshon's date of birth puts him about the age of 14.
I think we might have our answer as to why Charles is ruining families' Christmases. According to Trayshawn's social security information, he's been reported as deceased as of 12/20.
That was only a few days ago? That's a horrible thing to go through right before the holidays.
While we were unable to obtain Charles's records, I was able to pull Trayshawn's hospital files. He had been in and out of hospitals since he was 4. He had heart problems. He was on the waiting list for New Heart for years, and it looks like he died of a heart failure the day before he got approved for one.
My God, I can't imagine going through that as a parent.
I'm 100% sure this is what triggered Charles to go on this serial rampage. No way he's mentally stable right now.
Mario and Christy, get there as fast as you can. We have to stop him from doing more damage.
Kevin, you've been with the FIB agency for more than 20 years, so it means you are the most senior agent around, right?
Yes, I guess that's about right. What's this about exactly?
I was looking into Greg's files and some things just don't make any sense to me. I was wondering if you could provide what you know and see if we can make some sense out of this.
Oh yeah? Like what?
In all of your years with the agency, have you ever seen where an agent joins the FIB and it discards previous law enforcement records for that agent?
Taylor did some digging, and the sealed file for Greg came up where it shows he worked with Liberty City Police Department prior to coming to the FIB team. This information has never crossed any FIB agency desk nor IAA in the last 4 months of the search.
No. In all the time I've been with the FIB, that has never happened. It's impossible for the system to do that. Much like the military when they discharge someone. It's shared with other branches of law enforcement for status purposes in case they try to rejoin somewhere else.
So, how would a record like this be sealed?
In my experience, only some with high authority at the department would have been able to seal it.
How high up the chain are we talking, Kevin?
For a record like that, possibly Chief of Police, or if we're talking completely out of the police department's hands, even the Supreme Court.
Why would someone of that caliber want to seal Greg's law enforcement files?
My guess, he knew too much about something they didn't want anyone else to know about, and those files of his would have indicated them in there.
Thank you, Kevin. Truly, I appreciate your time. Come on, Violet.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Huh. That Greg may not be the dirty one in all of this? Yes. Something is fishy here. But I am definitely starting to think we got our hook in the wrong fish.
We need a hell of a lot of proof for this, you know.
I know. And the worst thing is, I won't be here to thin it out with you after next month because of, me and Stacy's honeymoon. Look, we will get started on this as fast as possible while I have the time right now. But at this moment, let's just put this behind us for today. You were right earlier. We should spend the holidays with our loved ones.
FIB, Charles Harris, it's over. Put your hands up.
No way. It's not over till I find it. It has to be perfect. He wanted it so badly.
What has to be perfect, Charles? What are you looking for? Talk to us. Charles, it doesn't have to end in a bad way here.
The fucking board! The skateboard! He said he wanted a Tony Hawk skateboard, damn it! And I have spent all day looking for the perfect one because he wanted it!
Mario, I spot red eyes and white residue by his nose. I think our guy is high off his ass.
I see it, Christy. Who wanted a skateboard, Charles? Trayshawn? Your son? Trayshawn passed away, Charles. He can't have the skateboard.
He wanted one and I couldn't get it for him at the time. I wasn't there and I just couldn't get it for him, but asked so many times for one, and I never could. No, he needs that skateboard.
Christy, Mario, with the help of an old friend, I was able to get that encryption cracked on his file. Charles wasn't there when Trayshawn passed. He was in rehab for recreational drug usage. He didn't get it released until yesterday. According to Los Santos County Hospital security, he had to be escorted out when Trayshawn's mother gave him the news.
His records seem to have been sealed because he was a police lieutenant before he began using. The department encrypted his files, so it seems he never existed to keep the department from embarrassment. He got out of rehab for the first time and found a job working for home security for Life Invader. He relapsed 2 years later and he has been in rehab for the last 6 months.
I am not leaving without that skateboard. It's the only thing he ever asked me for, and all of these rich-ass neighborhoods can afford to give him what I couldn't. Fuck that Christmas. What about my son's Christmas? What makes their families more deserving of having the perfect holidays more than my son? He deserved to be here for it too, damn it.
Listen, Charles, I get how you must feel, man. You weren't there when Trayshawn took his final breath, and you weren't able to get him what he wanted when he asked. That doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you human. We make huge mistakes sometimes. You have got to forgive yourself for it.
You've hurt a lot of families today, and though I do understand it was out of pain and anger because of what happened to yours, no more damage has to be done here. This is not what Trayshawn would have wanted.
I can't let it go. He only asked me for one thing, and I couldn't even get it for him while he still had the chance to see it. It's not fair. How could I ever forgive myself for that? For not being there for him?
I don't have the answer to that. All I know is, not this way. This isn't the answer. Put the gun down and we can get you some help. We can start there. Think about your son.
I deserve to spend my days in the box. Just promise to leave me there to rot. I deserve it all so fucking much.
We're gonna get you some help, Charles. You're gonna be okay. You will be okay.
Team, suspect has been apprehended. Bringing him in for processing now.
Yes, I do realize it's Christmas Eve, but my wedding is in 3 weeks, okay? And it has to be perfect. So hear me when I say...
Stacy, baby, hang up the phone. I need to say something to you.
Yeah, in 1 sec, babes. I'm on the phone with the wedding caterers. Hi. Yes, as I was saying.
Hang up the phone, Stacy.
I will be calling you all back. My fiancé is not going to let me finish this conversation, it seems. What the hell is so important for you to say that required me to hang up?
Going over this wedding stuff every day is making me crazy. It's truly made me realize that I don't care about the wedding at all. I only care about you and promising to spend the rest of our whole lives together. That's all that matters to me. So, I'm proposing that we skip the wedding in 3 weeks. Let's go down to the courthouse to make it official tomorrow. I want to marry you. The place is not important to me.
Are you serious? We've already set a date, we've got planners and a venue and...
Look, if you still want to have a big wedding in a few months after we make it official, we can do that. That way, it'll give you more time to prepare for how you really want it. But I say, let's do it right now. No guests, no venue, no caterers, no worry. Just you and me saying I do. What do you say?
I say okay. Let's go get married.
For real? We're getting married?
Yes, we're getting married.
Oh my god. I am shocked that you actually made it back in time.
Yeah, I decided not to have any more missed moments on my hand.
Well, good. You're just in time then. Byron just got here about 20 minutes ago.
Good. I haven't missed anything on my guys yet. Merry Christmas, Nicole.
Merry Christmas, Nick.
Kendrick? Babe? Where are you?
I know that case took a lot out of you last night because you didn't eat anything when you came through the door. So I thought I'd make you something this morning.
You're so sweet and thoughtful. Thank you, babe. I love it.
I also got you a little something. I know we agreed not to do the gifts, but I wanted to anyway. So Merry Christmas, Christy.
Oh my god, are these
Real Tiffany Cutlass diamond earrings. Yes, ma'am. I saw them and I thought they'll look great on you.
Oh, baby, I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Now this is gonna make my gift seem not so good.
Gifts? As in multiple?
Yes, the first one is underneath that side table over there. Go check it out.
Oh no, you did it. There's no way. You bought me courtside tickets to a Laker game?
Yeah, I know they're your favorite team, so I figured we could go see them together and make a date of it. Merry Christmas, Kendrick.
Oh baby, thank you. This is great. I wasn't expecting this at all.
The second gift is a little more private.
What do you mean?
Well, remember when we went to the mall the other week and I snuck away for a minute? I went to the lingerie store, the edible department.
Oh, definitely. Merry Christmas to me then.